Have you ever faced something so big it made you feel small? That's how it all started, on a dusty battlefield between two hills, with a valley in between. On one side, the army of Israel. On the other, the mighty Philistines. But the real focus? A giant named Goliath. He was over 9 feet tall, covered in armor so heavy most men couldn't lift it. Every day, he walked into the valley and shouted,
"Send someone to fight me. If he wins, we'll be your servants. But if I win, you're ours."
And no one moved. For 40 days, not one soldier dared to take a step forward. Then enter David. He wasn't even a soldier. Just a teenager, really. His brothers were the ones in the army. David was back home, tending sheep until his father sent him to deliver food to his brothers at the front line. David gets there and hears Goliath yelling, and instead of shrinking back in fear, David's eyes narrow. He asks,
"Who is this man that he dares to defy the army of the living God?"
People laughed. "That's Goliath," they told him. "You don't mess with him, you hide from him." But something inside David wouldn't let it go. He wasn't looking at Goliath's size, he was looking at God's strength. So he went to King Saul and said,
"Let me fight him."
Saul looked him up and down and said,
"You're just a boy."
And David replied,
"I fought lions and bears protecting my father's sheep, and God rescued me then. He'll rescue me now."
Saul didn't have a better option, so he let him go. He tried to put his own heavy armor on David, but David shook his head.
"I can't move in this."
So he took it all off, grabbed his staff, and picked up 5 smooth stones from a nearby stream, just 5, and walked into the valley alone. Now picture this, a teenage boy in a tunic holding a slingshot, and across from him, a towering warrior built like a tank, with a sword as long as a man is tall. Goliath laughed.
"Is this a joke? You send a child to fight me with sticks?"
But David didn't flinch. He said,
"You come at me with sword and spear, but I come at you in the name of the Lord, and today he will hand you over to me."
Then David ran toward him. He reached into his bag, pulled out a stone, placed it in his sling, and let it fly. One shot. The stone hit Goliath square in the forehead. The giant fell. Silence. Then chaos. The army of Israel erupted, running forward in victory. The Philistines turned and ran. And David? He stood there, heart pounding, knowing full well it wasn't his strength that won the battle. It was his faith. Here's the thing. Life is full of giants. Fear, doubt, insecurity, debt, grief, loneliness. But David's story isn't just about one boy beating one giant. It's about the courage to trust God, even when the odds are stacked against you. You don't need to be the biggest or the strongest. You just need to believe that with God, you are never too small to make a difference. Because sometimes all it takes is one stone and a whole lot of faith.